Either you'll watch it or you won't. I'm gonna upload it anyway. Anyway, let's see. My PlayStation 2 games. I've got Persona 3 FES, which I actually haven't beaten. I've gotten every time I play the game, my memory card fudges up, and I have to restart the damn game. It happened to me 3 times in a row, so I kind of gave up playing, and I need to go back and beat that. Persona 4, though, I have beaten, and it is a spectacular game with spectacular characters and spectacular battle mechanics. That stupid Persona 3 FES and it's not being able to control your party members. God damn fucking Mary Karen, why don't you heal me when I'm okay? I will stop there. Unlimited Saga. I actually bought that about a year ago. Have never even put it in my PlayStation. When I had a job, I would do that, and that's one of the things I'm glad. What's one good thing about not having a job is I'm a little more selective about the games I buy, because I have this like I had games and I've sold them to buy games that I have played. So like I had games still in the cellophane, okay, that I have never played, and what I and I recently took them all back to GameStop and got all my money back. It's like, oh yeah, here's this. Can I have? And the dude was nice enough to give me the sticker price, even though the price had gone down. And I lied to him and said it was a gift from my grandmother, and I don't know how long she's had. I lied. I lied a lot to get this to get all that money back. But I used them to buy my PSP games, stuff like that. Stuff I would play, DS games mostly, a couple PSP games. I don't play my PSP as much as I do my DS. Anyway, I was speaking in 4 and 5. I used to have 3, but it was stolen. It was one of the games that was stolen from me. I have Fatal Frames 1, 2, and 3. Fatal Frame 1 I don't have in my box currently, I don't think. I lent it to a friend of mine. That game is scary. I've never beaten either, not one of these games. Well, Fatal Frame 3 is like a direct sequel to 1. I've gotten like halfway through 1, and like I stopped playing it because I would jump. And when you have a 2-year-old watching you play Fatal Frame and laughing at you every time you sob because the game has scared the piss out of you, it just kind of takes the fun out of the game. Shrek 2 is actually my little sister's. It's in my box because, well, she doesn't have a PS2 anymore, so she gave it to me. Shrek 2 is actually a really fun game. If you can get somebody to play it with, 2 players, it is an amazingly fun game. If you get a multi-tap, it's even more fun. It's up to 4 players. It's a great little game. And it's like Chaos Wars. I bought that on a whim. I played it a little bit. It doesn't look like it's very good. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. Yes, I own both Digital Devil Sagas. I hope to LP them one day. They're very good. Digital Devil Saga 1 is it's like cryptic bullshit and allusions to like all kinds of like things. It's really good though. Let's see. Also, Digital Devil Saga has like the most bastard bonus bosses of all time. There is not a single game in the world that will ever surpass the Demi Fiend in the amount of bastard he is for bonus bosses. Not even beating God on Dragon Warrior 7 was that hard. Not that I've never beaten Dragon Warrior 7, but I have a friend of mine who was, and I sat here and watched him beat God. He was trying to beat God in like X number of turns, and he didn't have a harder time as me. Let's see. Oh, I really wish I still had Suikoden 3. Whatever. I don't know why people dislike Suikoden 4. It's not that bad. It's a really good game. It's just not as good as the other games in the series. It's like saying it's like saying, "Oh, this fish is not as good as the other, is not as big as the other fish, but it's still a fish." If you get what I'm saying, it's like it's still a really good game. It's just not as it's I don't know. It's I'm not really good at making like comparisons like that. Disgaea, of course, Disgaea 2, uh, Front Mission 4. Front Mission 4 was lots of fun. Although I did dislike the the departure, certain departures from Front Mission 3 that it had. I have Grandia 2. Never put it in. I have never once put it in my PlayStation. Uh, Devil Summoner, Raido Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army, excellent game. And Devil Summoner, Raido Kuzunoha versus King of Bad. I actually have one of those uh, little Raiho dolls. He's sitting on my television. I'm looking at him right now. Let's see, Jack and Daxter, Jack 2, Jack 3. Jack 2 has the second most bastard final boss of all time. Let's see, Odin Sphere, Monokimia, never put it in my PlayStation. Shadow Hearts, never put it in my PlayStation. Okage Shadow King, I've played. It's okay for when it came out. It's one of the first games for the PlayStation 2. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, very good. Hard, but very good. Our Tonal Echo, it's okay. Our Tonal Echo 2, Melee, never put it in my PlayStation. Okami, very good if you like Zelda games. Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King, I don't have that anymore. Somebody stole it from me. I need to take this off that list. I'm so pissed off about this because I never finished the game. I beat the game like regularly, but I never did the bonus dungeon where you do the bonus dungeon and then you beat the game again and the ending changes. I never did the second ending, and I am pissed off. I am incredibly pissed off about not having that game anymore. Persona for my PSP. I like the PSP. I don't know why everybody's like the PSP is like this. I think the PSP has been like for the life of the PS3 at least. The PSP has been pretty much the go-to system for awesome RPGs. It's like they all jump ship to the handhelds. It's like because it's like we don't want to develop for the PS3, and we sure as hell don't want to develop for the 360 because they won't buy it because those are all dudes that want first-person shooters. So you got the freaking remake of Persona, Star Ocean, both remakes of both Star Ocean, the first two Star Oceans. I got Daxter because I had beaten all the other Jack games. Except Jack Racing. I can't. I've never been able to find that game. Granted, I haven't gone out of my way to look for it. Final Fantasy Tactics: War of the Lions. Persona 3 Portable. I bought that, and I have yet to really get into it because I want to beat it on the PlayStation first. So one day, Wild Arms XF. Haven't really played it. I bought it because it's got Wild Arms on it. Disgaea 2 Dark Hero Days. I bought that because I'm an SRPG freak. I'm a freak when it comes to SRPGs. And I am the kind of guy that'll sit there and go to level 9,999 and then reincarnate and do it again. And reincarnate and do it again. Spectral Souls, I have never once played that game. I got it for free. I don't even remember where I got it from. Valkyrie Profile Lilith, Breath of Fire 3. I imported that game. That is the only game I have ever imported. Final Fantasy Dissidia came with my PSP. I bought a bundle. Bundle came with a 2 gig memory SD card and then, or whatever the cards that in the PSPs, the Sony cards are called. Valkyrie Chronicles 2. I got Prinny, Can I Really Be the Hero? Very hard little cute slash funny slash oh my god, Prinny Dudes platformer. Tactics Ogre, Let's Cling Together. I bought that recently. And ironically enough, the main reason I bought that game was so I could get the little tarot cards because I thought they were cool. Granted, it's a fun game, but I mainly bought it for the tarot card. Now, out of my handhelds, I definitely play my DS more. Definitely play my DS more. Because really, most of the games on my PSP are games that I can't just sit down and play while I'm taking a shit on the toilet. They take time and they're much more time investing games like Persona or Star Ocean or Final Fantasy Tactics or Persona 3, Disgaea. Oh hell, Disgaea.